Hello everybody, hopefully you can hear me over the sound of the lawnmower, but I'm over at the edible landscaping property, kind of looking at some of the berry bushes and whatnot that are popping up, but I came over because it's time to cut the grass for the first time, and now that everything is sheet mulched the way I want it, because the plans are that in this bigger open area there'd be a little tiny house, something like that, and I might actually put up a little fence, maybe like right here in the corner, and I'll use that as a composting right here, because I got the straw and stuff that I can cover up, and I can start dumping buckets there, and that'll be my source for new soil or fertilizers that I can sprinkle around all the flower beds and vegetable beds. And so basically, because the grass is a lot taller now, I've set my lawnmower up at a taller height, and I'll cut through, and basically I'm just walking the same pathways that I would normally, except I'll have to make 3 passes, whatever. And I'll show you what it looks like at the end. It's not going to be a perfect edge, but it'll at least get everything knocked down, and it'll be clean and all that. I will have to come back probably in 4 or 5 days to give it another pass, because I'm going to be cutting it as tall as I can, but it's going to be kind of a buildup of grasses, and I'll come through and clean it up, because I don't want to have the grass clippings blot out anything. So I'll have to do it here in just a couple more days, but it's really quick now that everything is sheet mulched, especially around the tree. The grass never grew there anyways, so I would still have to cut it, because it'd be like three things of grass that would pop up and look ugly. And also the mower that I use, it has a mulching blade, and it has a closed chute, so everything that gets cut up, it just drops it straight down onto the pathways itself. It's not shooting grass clippings everywhere. It'll kind of cut down on hopefully some of the weeds, I don't know, but it just makes it look cleaner than anything. So this is the first real year. Last year was 0 year, I'd say, for this property, and then this is first year of just kind of a showcase of what edible landscaping can be, and making pathways and having food along in your yard. So if you imagine, there used to be a house right here, the front yard would have been edible landscaping, and you'd have very little to mow, and of course could have half your backyard into probably 50 different berry bushes in the back, and asparagus and onion and garlic and all that, and I'll make a video kind of showcasing, showing what all that is. But I'm gonna get to cutting the grass, and I'll show you what it looks like after that. Now you can compare just how tall the grass was. In this mower, it only adjusts in the back wheels, and that changes the angle of it, so instead of being like this, it's kind of like that. So it's still not as tall as maybe I would like. So it's had difficulty going through this thicker stuff, but it kind of shows you that, like I thought, this will always be kind of a wild edge, but all these are flowers that are coming up from those wildflower packets I've spread out here. This is all red clover. You can see how this is why people put it on their fields, because red clover grows crazy, and just think of all the biomass that this puts down back on your soil if you were to chop it and drop it. So all these that look like crazy weeds, we'll keep an eye on it. You can see just how amazing the flowers are that come through. So I've been at it for 7 minutes or something. I just figured I'd show you the difference and how the edge is actually coming out here. Well, that's it for mowing today. I just want to show you what the edge can look like. It's not always perfect, but I have a lot less to mow, and it's kind of cool to have these pathways, and of course all the food that's growing up everywhere. These are all hascaps here. Then asparagus bed here, strawberries, elderberry, and all others. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.